Just want to do a video on the Btmoto flash tuner. So I just uploaded my file they sent to me from Btmoto onto the flasher. Now we're gonna program it, flash the ECU. We put it on a trickle charger, make sure it can't die during this process, just to be safe. Well, let's see, work. Go to writing. Okay, my file mod, so okay. See what happens. Okay, that's done. Switch on the dashboard. Connection, press OK. So turn the bike on. It's on. Okay. Switch it off. Okay. Switch on. Okay. So I guess it's rewriting the ECU and flashing it now. All this stuff kind of goes a little crazy while it's doing it. Switch off the dashboard again. Okay. All right, it's already on there, so okay. Switch on the dashboard. Okay. Switch off the dash. Okay. Switch on. A big thing with this too is they say if you don't, some bikes take longer than others. They say it can take up to 30-40 minutes. You definitely want to have it on a trickle charger just to make sure it can't cut off, because it'll brick the ECU and then you're basically screwed. So set this down, let it do its thing. They said check engine lights, all that's okay if it acts wonky while it's doing it. I had a Dyno Jet, basically same type of tuner, but a little different, but you can tune yourself. And it did the same thing, but it flashed it super quick. Like, I could switch between tunes on the side of the road and it'd be done. Really wasn't worried about this, but I don't want to get screwed over, so. Definitely, there's not a lot of information on the internet about this stuff. At least not with the Btmoto tuner. A lot of people do two-wheel dyno works. or more Mafia tunes. And I'm not saying they're not good, I just didn't want to take my ECU out and send it off. I heard when you disconnect it and hook it to a power source outside of the bike, it tries to communicate with everything else. And it will, when you put it back in, it'll lock you out of the dash. It's supposed to correct itself after a couple rides, but I don't know. I didn't feel like dealing with all that. I like doing it this way. I can flash it back to stock if need be for warranty work, or taking it to get stuff done at the dealer. It's a brand new bike, so it was definitely more expensive. It was about $750 for this bike, where you can get a mail-in flash for about $350. But my personal preference is to do it like this. I don't mind spending the extra money. We're getting there. This one definitely takes longer than my mt07 did. This is a mt10 2025. Just put Leo Vince pipe on it. Stock cam though. Got the windscreen, front fins, radiator guards. I have a comfort seat on the way. That should be here tomorrow, but super excited to see how this tune does. It's supposed to adjust quick shifter up and down, make it more sensitive. You get the actual full 100% throttle out of it. They extend the red line. The radiator fans come on sooner. There's a bunch of other stuff. You can look on their website, but should be a whole new bike. The main reason I got it was to add more fueling to the system, since I got the pipe on it now, but there's a bunch of other good things about it. It supposedly adds, with the 3/4 inch pipe, about 25 to 30 extra horsepower. And if you do it with the stock exhaust, still flash it, you get all those things, but you probably get about 18 to 20 extra horsepower. So I'll be doing a ride after this, and we'll see how it goes. Definitely interested to see the difference in throttle response, just everything. Almost there. All right, the ECU just made a noise. Switch off the dashboard. Continue. Switch on. They say normally wait till you about hear the fuel pump prime. Okay. Switch off. Okay. All right, it's got the battery hooked up, so switch on. Okay. Switch off dash. Okay. Switch on. Okay. Switch off. Okay. All right, it's complete. So I think once it goes back to the main screen, then it's completely done. This one definitely seems like a little bit longer than the video with the BMW 1000RR, but there's no information on mt10s with this flasher out on the internet, so let's see. All right, looks like we're done. Let's unplug it and see what happens. Trickle charges off. I'm gonna unplug this. Tune should be on. Let's try and start it up. Let me put my cap back on. Tuck them back in there. Get my seat. Hopefully it doesn't rain. I'm trying to try this out. Hang on a sec. All right. First startup after the tune. Let's see the dash. No check engine lights. And it would be sprinkling. I'm not gonna ride it anyways. Definitely sounds. It's getting more fuel. I'm gonna test ride it.